Hello everyone, so in today's video I'm going to recommend 4 books by Emily Henry that you should try once definitely, and I bet you will like those books. So the first book which I am recommending is The Beach Read by Emily Henry. So this book is like the prettiest book I've ever read. Genuinely speaking, this book is such a pretty book. When I say pretty, doesn't mean the cover is pretty. It means the storyline is so pretty. Like the story, everything, the characters, everything is so pretty. I just love. So this book basically follows 2 writers who spend the summer next door to each other, and they are suffering. They're suffering secretly, whether it's their love life, whether it's their life, whether it's their writing blogs, their the writer career which they are in, because they are writers. So they are like suffering, but they never show. They're shown as they're jolly, and they're like they're like, so that this book doesn't turn out to be an emotional read. Like, keeping in mind, Emily Henry has kept that in her mind that they should not turn out, if they are shown their struggles, then this book would turn out to be an emotional read. So this book is very much funny. It's soft, it's emotional, it's funny. It's like all of this emotion you'll find in one book, and this book feels like you are watching the sunset in a beach. This book is definitely, like the title itself says, beach read. It is a beach read. You will feel like it's you're like in a beach, and you are reading the book. You'll feel you're in a beach and you are like reading this. So yeah, I should definitely try. This is definitely a very good pick for summers. I'll say it's a 5 out of 5 read if you pick up it on summers. So the next book is People We Met on Vacation by Emily Henry. So this book is like, I was reading this book, okay, I was like, okay, I know it's Emily Henry, definitely she's going to write again a very much good book. Like, she will again do her magic spell with her writing. So yes, that was very much obvious. So I was reading this book, and like it is like it follows like 2 best friends. There are 2 best friends who take one trip every year together. So there comes a plot twist, until something changes. Something very much, which unexpected happens. So these 2 best friends who were, taking trips together, they were best friends, and their best friend turned out to be her soulmate. Every time she was with her soulmate, and she didn't know the fact. She was traveling somewhere, and one day they just got to know, okay, this is what it is. And that one, I was giggling, I was smiling, I was like, oh my god, what happened? I was reading this book, I was having my exam, so I needed to put a stop on this book. So when my exams got over that night, I think so at 11, I started to read, and this plot twist came on like at 1 o'clock, and I was like smiling at 1 o'clock, like, oh my god. And this book is, this is fun, it's emotional. Definitely her book. Emily Henry's all book, you will find it's fun, emotional. There will be this fun and emotion and comedy all together. So this book feels like it's a summer movie. It's a summer movie. Just reading this book, you will feel that way. And recently, in the month of January, this book's adaptation, this book's movie came out. This book was being adapted, and this movie came out. But definitely, the joy which you will get by reading the book, you will not get by seeing the movie. But definitely the movie was also a very good movie, because definitely it was adapted from Emily Henry's book. So the next book is Book Lovers by Emily Henry. So this book feels like rainy bookstores, and then coffee dates, and then being understood for the first time. And this book follows Nora, who is an literary agent, and she is being tired of being treated as the villain in everyone else's life. And this book is witty, it's comforting, it's emotional, and it is incredibly relatable. Like, it's so good. This book is like so good. So the next book is Happy Place by Emily Henry. This book feels like, summer nights, old memories, and loving someone even when everything has changed. And this book somewhat, hurts softly. So this book follows two characters. One is Harriet and the other is Win. So they both are exes. What they did was they pretended to be still together when they went on a vacation with their friends. So this is the whole storyline of the book. And I feel that this book, this book's character, Harriet and Win, I feel they are one of the most tragic characters, or tragic couples. I won't say tragic, but heartbreaking couples of Emily Henry's writing. And I feel this book is, every book of Emily Henry will feel it's emotional, funny, and this book even has some painful, storyline. This book even follows the emotion of, sorrow, because they both are exes, and when they are together, they need to go back to all those old memories which they have spent once together. So yeah, this book definitely says happy place. It is, but to some extent it is not even.